Hello, viewers. This is Fan Man Steve here. Once again, it is Wednesday, June the 9th, and this is a video of my early 2000s. I'm guessing maybe it's late 1990s or early 2000s, and videos that I've seen of this. That's what I'm assuming. Brace bladed 3-speed box fan. I've had this fan for, let's see, I think I got this fan back in 2016, and this was something that my grandfather gave to me, and overall it's a pretty good fan. It's in pretty good shape. It's not exactly in the best condition. Few of the slots in the grill there are missing, and a few here and there on the back. I think probably the last time that I used it was like a couple of weeks ago. I really haven't used it all that often. This was actually one of my most often used fans until I started getting more of the vintage ones, and I dismantled it and I had stored it away out in my shed, and it had been sitting out there for the past 2.5 years. But I cleaned it and I reassembled it and I put it all back together. Works just fine. I have it sitting up here in my chair because it's gonna knock that thing back when I turn it on. But it has the blade with the brace going around it, which I think is a rather unique style. I guess that may have something to do with keeping the blades in balance. I'm not exactly too sure. And it has the more pointed blade set, like what we were seeing with the Lascos and a few of the other fans that were starting to evolve throughout the late 1990s into the early 2000s. It's powered with a capacitor, 250 volt capacitor, there in the back, and from where it screwed to the motor, it kind of broke off, so I just have it mounted to the back brace there with a twist tie. And some of the original screws to it are missing. I did have to put in replaceables. It has the original carrying handle on it here, and it gives the information about the feet. And there is the switch there. It has 3 positions. That's the original knob. I was actually using that switch for my Wizard box fan at the time in the earlier videos that you were seeing of it. Here is the back side of it. There's the motor. I'm not exactly sure what kind of motor this is, but some would assume that it's not some of the best motors, but I think it's they're pretty good. I guess you can just call it a Lakewood. And there's the field winding inside there. I just cleaned and serviced that before I put it all back together. It has the brace there, the Ventura brace looking thing there going around the motor, and it also has the slots going down the vents of the grill. That's something else that we were seeing with the Lasco box fans. It does not have the original feet to it, unfortunately. My grandfather had this out in his shed for many years, and he moved, and he got to where he wasn't having much of any use for it, so he handed it down to me. So, the fan was originally a light shaded gray color, and you can see the original paint job there on the handle. I did paint it one time. I painted it like a primer gray color, and one of these days, whenever I get around to it, I do plan to do a full restoration on this. It has the back brace where the motor is mounted that we saw on the older Lakewood fans, which I like. Has a chip there on the back of it. You can see from where it's fallen back so many times. And one of these days I'll try to find some replacement feet that I could put on it. Has another crack there, and it's kind of busted in there. And other than that, the fan's in some pretty good shape, I guess. There's the original power cord. And no, it does not have the fuse on it like a lot of the modern ones do now. So that's good news. I'm happy about that. The fan does have the date code and the serial number on the bottom of it, but I'm not going to go through that because it's kind of hard to read. So I guess the only thing left to do here is to power it up, and we'll start it up here on the high speed. Here we go. Yeah, you'll see what it does when I let go of it. It's just so powerful, it knocks it back. It's very quiet. It doesn't have a startup sound to it. I guess I would just assume that the capacitor would have something to do with that. Maybe somebody can do it for me on that. Go ahead and lock it down to medium. Even on the medium speed, it's kind of hard to keep it held up. Man, it's very quiet. It puts out a decently good breeze. Okay, we'll knock it down to low. On the low speed, it's really not all that bad. I did have a stand to this at one point from another fan, but unfortunately I no longer have that stand, along with another fan that I had that I sold away. I don't think I made it. Well, I did make some videos on it, but I never got around to uploading it on YouTube. Okay, I guess we'll throw it back up high. Okay, double F spells off. Spin downtown to these things really aren't all that special. I did manage to still have some of the original washers to it. I oiled it very good and serviced it before I put it all that together. So, well, there you go, everybody. If I make my mind up on whether I'll restore this or not, you'll be seeing a restoration video on it. So. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed, and more videos to come. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And until next time, bye-bye.